Hi, everybody. Today we're going to talk about complex questions. So let's talk about the purpose of these questions first before we actually talk about what they are. So if I Google my topic, which is England, you guys can see that right away I have over 5 billion results. And that's a lot of information to sift through. So what the purpose of our complex questions are to kind of guide our research. That way, instead of just looking up information about our topic, we actually have specific information regarding our topic that we're going to be looking up. So we are going to write 3 complex questions. Now, let's talk about what that means. So I'm going to give you an example. So here you see a picture of a boy, and I can ask this boy a lot of questions. Now I know it's a picture, so he can't respond. But so if I say, "What color is your hair?" and the answer would be brown, and then I could say, "What color are your eyes?" and the answer would be violet. And then I could say, "What shape is your face?" and he could say squarish. And I could say, is your hair long, short, or medium? And he could say short. And you can see that the questions are so much longer than the answers, right? So the questions are long and the answers are short. That is the opposite of what we want. Those are called simple questions. And that is not what we want, because with only 3 questions that you're asking, you need long answers. Okay, now we're only focused on the questions right now. We're not focusing on the answers. So I'm going to change this. So these are example of simple questions with simple answers. If I change this and I say to him, "What do you look like?" Now he could say, "I'm a boy with a square face, violet eyes, and short brown hair. I have ears that kind of stick out and a thinner mouth. I have black, bushy eyebrows." So here you can see that my question is short, but then I get a long answer. That's an example of a complex question. So that is what we want when we're asking questions about our research topic. So for some of you, this is going to come really easy. You're going to like totally pick up on it and you're going to get it. You're going to write your questions and everything's going to be awesome. For other people, you might need to work a little bit at it. And so if you're one of those people, this is a great activity for you to do to help you generate your questions. So what you can do to help you generate your questions is you can write a list of different things that you want to know about your topic. So I'm going to use my topic of England as an example. So I want to know about the royal family. Oops. I want to know about the capital city. I want to know about other big cities. I know that when I think about royal family, I know that the royal family aren't the only people that rule the land. So I want to know about other governments. I want to know about their food. I want to know about their traditions. I want to know about how the land looks like or what the land looks like. I want to know about like their money. I want to know about their like entertainment, what they like to do in their free time. Okay, so you want to get a decent list going. And then what you're going to do is you are going to group things together. And you can group things together by what seems similar or what in some way is related. So I'm going to use color to group. So royal family, other government, because we talked about those two together, and maybe money, because I know the royal family and government often deal with money. So those things are all yellow. Capital city, I'm going to highlight in green. Other big cities, whenever we're talking about cities, and then also what the land of the country looks like, I'm also going to put in green. And then food, traditions, and entertainment, those also seem to go together. So I'm going to put those in blue. Okay, so I have my colors. And now I'm going to use those color groups to help me write my question. So when I think about the royal family, other government, and money, I know it's talking about how the country is led or the leadership of the country. So I can write my first question is, what is the leadership of England like? Okay, so that's a big question. There's going to be a lot of information to answer all that, so it's definitely complex. Now I'm going to come back here and look at the green. Capital city, other big cities, and what the land looks like. And to me, when I'm thinking about those things, those all deal with the geography of a country. So now my second question is, what is the geography of England like? And then I look at my last group, which is the blue one, and I think about food and traditions and entertainment. And I know that food and traditions really deal with culture. And so I can kind of throw entertainment in there too. And I can say, what is the culture of England like? Okay. And oops, it helps if I spell it right. If you ever get that, you can always right click on that and it will tell you some options to change the spelling. So I have my 3 complex questions. They're big questions. And then we'll work on keywords and notes later. I don't want you to answer your questions. I only want you to ask them. If you need additional help with this, you just need to come in and we can sit down and talk about this. Remember, if you come in before or after school, that's the best time. I will be going over these, and those kids that might need a little extra assistance, we can talk about them in class as well. I hope this helped you out with your complex questions. And next lesson will be keywords. Thanks, guys.